really are.
He's
My
gonna
take
stay
is just, man,
TSU.
Cerrone's going to have a trouble getting close. This Brody has such a range advantage into this team. And besides Tamal and Esme, if Brody gets away from that engage, he's going to be able to rain hell onto this comp. So I think protecting Brody here is huge. But we have a Sicilian in the mid lane, and that's going to take some time to get going. He's not running Purify, so Tamal is really going to mess him up. Tamal over there, cheeky on the red buff.
Cheeky on the red buff tank.
This Tamal is going to be just horrible. The fact that he slid through here, you know, makes I hate agreeing with Ben, but it just makes me want to root for TSU because I feel like why would you allow Tamal, who can single-handedly, you know, one of the few players on both teams. When I say single-handedly, I mean run it, because when the dude has 17 assists and 17 of those assists were all picks, right? They weren't like, hey, I got a shot in there. They were like, no, I made this kill. It's just, you know, it's crazy. So we'll see if it pays off for Extraction here, but TSU, early game, mid game, late game, for me, all going to TSU for just Tamal running Jawhead.
Looking like they want to try to take this red buff back, though. You steal ours, we're going to try to steal yours. Cerrone does capture it, though, and now EXN on the run. Cerrone gets the first blood onto Hodson, and down goes Rap. Do they take another? Yes. Archie Sanya is out of play, out of time, and it's only 1:37 in. 2 kills down. Will they get another? Tamal is on the run. He wants Zach. He's coming for him, and he's just able to save himself under that tower tank, or Ben.
He started that booster. I thought Tamal was going to go get another pick right off the bat here and bring it to a 3-0 lead on the side of TSU. But I mean, you got to love to see it here. You got young Romeo running Farsa, Ben. Good rotation on the side of TSU. I mean, here we are with that jungle pick I talked about. I just got to shut up. If I say anything, it goes the opposite way. So maybe that was in favor of TSU, and I said Granger was going to be a rough pick, but Serrani just coming out with 2 kills right off the bat and an easy turtle steal because of that bet.
Yeah, Farsa just dominates early game rotation with the bird. He's able to do so much with the damage. Maybe picking the YZ here. Oh, and it goes over again. That's exactly where you want the kills to be. You've got a kill on Farsa. You've got 2 kills on Cerrone. Their damage dealers are doing work.
Most definitely doing work, man.
And look at Jawhead. Look at him already again, invading the red. I mean, just being the biggest pain he can be. And obviously, you know,
a nice throw onto Ling. Tempest and Blazes pop to save himself. Will he jump onto this wall to try to get away? But in comes Yasu, doing some nice damage. Not getting that passive up just yet, though. Romeo drops that feathered airstrike and does some big burst damage and is able to get the kill onto Yasu. And that is 4-0 for the side of TSU. Make that 5. They are not giving up. Ben.
Can we please ban Tamal? Ban this man's Jawhead. Do not let him get it. He's jungling. He's counter jungling by himself and doing work. Still 2 red buffs, and then turn around and made a pick. Like, this guy's crazy on Jawhead. You can't let him get that and expect to win the game.
He just obviously Ling didn't have red tree, but he's still on the hunt again, man. This Tamal is, you know, if I ever match up against this guy, 6 minutes in, the surrender button's coming out, just not doing it. This guy's such a pain here, man. It's bad enough he makes the picks, right? But to be that annoying to roll down to your red twice, all right, in under 3 minutes and take it both times. So you've got your hyper running around with both the ear buffs and a little Jawhead just happy as hell running around with their red buff. I mean, this is not looking good for Extraction here, Rex. What do they do here? Do they just they push off? Here comes Jawhead again. Oh, but he tried for the pick, and they had to burn the flicker on that. Man, this Jawhead is so annoying.
Oh, and they come trying to pick up Zach, and they get the kill. Another pick, making it 6-0. This may just be a fast game, Ben.
Yeah, I'm really worried about this, the way this is starting off. Granger's getting so fed, and Raph gets taken out so low. Well, look at the damage. The kill distribution on the side of TSU is really big right here. Oh, maybe YZ taking out Tamal there. Tamal has been taken down. Repeat, Tamal has been taken down.
If there's ever a chance for Extraction, this is it. Tamal's out for another 3 seconds. Make it happen, boys. This is about the only chance you'll get in this game.
You know, honestly, well, I was kind of dogging on Cerrone's Granger pick, but it does, you know, Granger's only chance is to really pop off in this early game, and having that Tamal with him, slowing down the rest of the team, it just works really well, and this is the TSU we love to see. But EXN in the top lane does get a kill onto Dogtor. Dogtor down in the bot, but Young Ziggy quickly responding and taking out Brody in the top lane. You take one, we take one back, along with the turtle. Tank.
I'll tell you, Cerrone there, just a little misread on the turtle. He had that easily about 15 seconds ago, but it did a full reset on health, and he had to stay up there. Otherwise, it might have been a different story here in mid lane. I feel like they could have absolutely pushed that lane. But granted, he's still doing a phenomenal Granger here. It's just that little mistake slowed him down a little bit, which I think they lost the turret on, but. Still going over to a 4,000 gold lead on the side of TSU. So I still think in the game, in the bag here, we're looking for another pick. Is it going to happen? No, they know. Brody, Zach's #1 fan, gets in there and sees Tamal and says, no, I'm just going to give you that turret. I'm out of here. But John's on the hunt, and there's the tap, and he's trying to finish. Oh, my God. You know, very, very strategic and surgical, going for the jungler. I mean, Tamal, you know, it's one thing to get a pick and get a nice pick from Tamal, but he's so good at making sure the picks he gets are worth it, and they take advantage of it.
Well, Granger right now is 2 levels ahead of this lane. This lane is struggling. He's getting picked on so hard. Tamal himself, only his ultimate, takes Ling down to 20%.
Ooh, oh, God. Big hit on to Ling. Yasu getting knocked up by that champ stamps of this Dogtor, doing some damage. Young Rami was able to get the kill onto Yasu, and Zach's no fun. Zach's #1 fan is on the run once again under the same tower. Tamal with a beautiful throw from Ziggy just to get the stun, and in comes Cerrone to clean up the kill, the plays, the moves, just doing such a wonderful job, TSU. I mean, at this point, what do you think, Ben? How can EXN maybe survive this game?
They've really got to sit back and give the Sicilian time to farm, but I don't think TSU is going to allow it, man. They've chosen a dive comp. Huge damage coming from the far, so it looks like it's going to be cleaned up. 3 kills roll over, and honestly, if our fastest game was 9 minutes, we're racing for that right now. TSU is pummeling them. CC's got 2 kills, but the rest of the team's getting trunked on. The Brody's getting picked on. This Jawhead is doing things by himself that he shouldn't be able to do. Cerrone's sitting on 6-0. This game is so accelerated. The pace is so far gone. EX has to just sit back and try to make a pick somewhere.
Oh,
I don't think Jamal's going to let it happen. Tamal is just up here making plays, shoving Farsa, you know, over at their Brody so Farsa can burst him down, and just Granger, Cerrone, right? I mean, the 6-0-2 gameplay coming out of him is phenomenal right here. Here comes Tamal. He's looking for the pick.
He's taking a little too much damage, though. J-Lala does get that kill, and in comes Yasu, doing some disruption. Nice onto Young Ziggy. Can he get a kill, though? He has not popped that passive yet. He needs it, and it is up. He'll now start doing damage to the rest of the team. A beautiful knockup, and he's able to pick 2 members. J-Lala gets the kill, along with Zach's #1 fan, and now EXN is on the response. Can they take a tower? Can they do something here? These are the moments that you need to push back.
How about that Yuzong gameplay right there? You know, absolutely getting that CC involved. We talk about him being a team player, and those team fights are so essential. We've yet to see him really in these team fights, and TSU's been such a good job getting those picks. It's nice to see Yuzong go in, but Tamal's about to make him pay for it now. So.
Poor Brody. Brody's sitting at 1-5-3 right now.
Oh man, this is great gameplay, and even when Extraction does make a good play there and gets a couple picks, they're just so far back in the lanes that they can't really make any plays or get any pushes. They're just playing catch up this whole game.
Esme's in a 2v1 on the other side of the map. Young Ramo stepping in people's faces, ulting into Tamal in the background.
Here he comes.
Oh, he gets the kill, but he's taking too many tower shots. He will go down, but I believe that may have been worth it, giving TSU a bit more movement on the map. And now Sonya on the run. He does come to the tower, gets knocked up by that champ stamps, pops that Tempest of Blades, and flickers around to try to clear this wave. But in comes young Ziggy the Esmeralda, trying to do a bit more poke damage, but now she is on the run. She's forced to go back. She's not as tanky as we've seen some Esmeraldas before, but her time will come.
Sure. Well, I mean, you know, granted, she's going against 3 members there inside a turret and still gets out of there. So you got to love the gameplay still. But it's not Uzi's Esmeralda that we saw that one game, but she will come around and be an absolute pain along with this Tamal. And once both these, once Esmeralda and Tamal's Jawhead really start poking at these players, I don't think even the Yuzong team fight here coming from Yasu's going to be enough here then.
Now, opening up the team fight, YZ is diving in. I don't think it'll turn out because the Lord's just so low.
Oh, Cerrone does get that Lord though, and now we do see Tempest of Bates pop just to kind of escape young Ziggy, but Doctor cops a kill in the top of this battle, and in comes Death Sonata, and he gets the kill, make that a double. He's moving forward. Will we see the triple right here? He's not able to secure it. Someone else gets it. It goes to Doctor. That is a 4-0 sweep along with the Lord. They may end the game right here, Ben.
Yeah, so, I mean, Tamal and the rest of his crew is honestly playing disrespectful. They are diving way too deep, and they're getting away with it. They've been punished a couple times. The only win condition, and Ling goes down as well. Gets picked off trying to deny waves. 3 members are back up, but it's the CC. CC has 5 kills. That's the only chance they have back in this game.
Oh, in comes young Ziggy doing a beautiful dive over the wall, and Cerrone collects another kill. He's now moving towards this bottom inhibitor, back up to the middle. They want to take all 3 here. Oh, we get some nice damage though from that Cecilion. Cerrone forced to step back, but all 3 inhibitors are down. Yasu chasing down Cerrone. Will he get this kill? He does secure it, but Doctor is on his back, and he wants to stop him. But the CC may be just a little bit too much. That blood leakage coming in. Back at the base though, Lord is taken out. Doctor has taken that kill onto them. She tried to do the Holy Baptism from Azan, but isn't able to land it, and now she's on the run. Young Ziggy back in the game, back in this fight. Cecilion trying to push back. Zach's #1 fan does get a kill onto Doctor. Now it's 2 versus 3, but TSU doesn't seem to be letting up. Young Ziggy finally getting some of that health, with the burst damage from Cecilion may just be too much. He needs to get out, but the slowdown coming from that wrap is just too much. Holy Baptism does not land, and now they're chasing a beautiful flicker second skill coming from Zach's #1 fan, and the ultimate finishes her off. What a chase, but look at all the minions on the base. They're forced to go back, and even though they won that fight, they're still losing this war.
And Tamal, I mean, had no health there, but saw what Esmeralda was doing. It was like, well, I can't, I mean, if Esme's here, I can't go back. I gotta stay. So Tamal did stay in there and continued that push to get those minions on bottom lane up on the base, but did pay for it, did go down. And you're not wrong. I mean, Extraction's just playing behind here, and young Ramiel maybe getting caught out there, but even Lane can't go down, especially with that Paquito in there now. The other, Paquito a little too deep though. It looks like they get picked off here, Rex.
Oh, Tempest of Blades down comes down. J Lala is able to secure the kill onto Dogtor. And they're starting to push back. We're starting to see XN scale a little bit, start getting a bit more advantages in these fights. Do you think they can possibly prevail and take this game back, Ben?
No, absolutely not. That was Pac in the middle of 5 people, and it took him like 10 seconds to kill him. No, absolutely not, man. Pac was just styling him, honestly, and that's what I was talking about. TSU's playing so disrespectful in this game, in the face of 3 and 4 members, just playing with their food, as they're honestly taking such good position onto Lord. Look at the damage onto YZ. That's a beefy boy, and he's taken down to 20%.
You know, one thing I wanted to point out, I don't know if VXN hasn't played against a Jawhead in a while, but I feel like Ling, I mean, I forgot that he gets pushed off the wall from Jawhead's ultimate. So it's like, so many times we saw Ling get thrown down off of his wall just because of this Jawhead. And I don't know if they miscalculated, messed it up, but it's definitely been a major fall down in this fight. But here we go. Yasu jumping in the background, but the Lord has died, and Sonya's able to steal it. But now TSU is on the rise. Death Sonata coming in. He lands 2 onto Sonya. Will he be able to finish it? He decides to revert back and take this lane. Lord coming down the bot lane now, but there's a wave of minions coming toward EXN. I don't think TSU goes back for Lord. I think they try to take this game right here, right now. Game 1 of the finals. We do see that Feathered Airstrike come down from young Ramiel to help clear this. The Nexus is half health. Can they finish it here? Holy Baptism misses. Sonya goes down to Dogtor. Young Ramiel had a sliver of health, and they're able to take the Nexus. Game 1 going to TSU.
I can't believe they let Jawhead come in this game. Extraction will not let that occur again. He ran all over this in the early game. Stole 2 red buffs. Put Ling behind.